to Hedgehog Hollow. So today I am back with those new glass mats I showed you a while ago. And you may have seen Ali and I stopped by the roadside because we wanted to share them with you as soon as we could. But today I want to do a bit more of a deep dive, show you some features, benefits, all of those things of the new mats, and show them side by side too. So you may have seen a while back I had a video all about the Holtz glass mat. I'm going to link it in that top right hand corner for you because we show you tons of different mediums. I think it's like 20 mediums in that video. You'll notice it's in our old craft room, so we've come a long way since then, but you can do all sorts of fun things with this glass mat. It's a great surface to work on. I'm going to talk to you about a few things as we go through. So this is the original glass mat. You've got your palette area on the right. You've got your work area here, 14 inches square on the left. And then in this palette area, you'll also see that this is 5 by 5, and then you have palette underneath. And you're going to see there's a few differences. It also comes with an easy clean mat. Mine's off in the drawer, and you can buy replacement mats too. Now, the first thing I want to share with you is there is now a lefty version of this mat. So let me show you the difference. So that was the right original. And now I'm going to show you, let's just take this one off now, the lefty version. So here is your lefty mat. Now when it comes, it's going to have these little grey feet all the way around it. These are to be taken off and disposed of. Don't keep those on your mat. It's not going to keep it nice and stable like it should be. The mats also have more than that on this one. The small one has 5. This one has 8 stoppers on the bottom. And you'll also notice that your Easy Clean mat now comes on a piece of acetate, some learning we had from the first ones, and then you just stick it down on here. So the first thing you're going to notice is you have that same 14-inch square area, but your workspace is now on the left. And you can pop your Easy Clean mat on, and you also have your 5 by 5 palette area and your regular palette down the bottom here. Now these are sized perfectly for ink cubes, your distress ink cubes, your Tonic ink cubes, lawn fawn, all of those ink cubes are going to fit perfectly. Or of course you can just use your regular distress inks, in here. It just takes up 4 of those squares. Now the other thing you're going to notice is how ink behaves differently between the two mats. So if you give this ink a spritz, you're going to notice it all shrinks together. If I give the ink on the Easy Clean matte spritz, it beads up. And it just gives you different effects when you're working, and it's just a reaction of the two different surfaces. So your Easy Clean mat is heat stable, you can clean it, you can wash it, you can do all those things. The only thing I don't recommend is alcoholics because it does stain your mat, but if you want to, you can. It's not going to harm your mat, it just leaves a stain. We also have the 2 media tools available, and these are great. So if you haven't seen these were released slightly after the mat, but they hook on the edge. You can hook it on the top, you can hook it on the side, and you can use it with any size or orientation of the mat. You do have to calibrate it. This one is calibrated to my right mat. And the only way you calibrate it is just either slightly loosen or tighten these screws. And what you'll find, then that allows you to get it perfectly straight with your line. Mine is slightly off there. So I calibrated it to my righty mat. But really, really easy. You just kind of loosen or tighten those screws. And then this is the scraper. So this actually has a glass edge in it. It's not going to cut you. You can see I can put it all over my hand. Nothing happens. But what it means is it gets a really nice clean surface. So you can scrape it all the way across. It's going to clean your surface up nicely. If you get like collage paste or mediums or texture paste or any of those things on your mat, it's super easy to clean off, which is really, really nice. So that's in there too. And then I'm going to just wipe this clean like that. You can see how easy it is to clean up too. This is just a baby wipe. You can use kitchen towel or a tea towel, flour cloth, you know, whatever you want to use. Really, really easy on here. Also, blending ink on these mats is really, really nice. I'm going to show you in a second with the other mat I have to show you. So there's another new member of the Holtz glass mat family, and that is a travel version. So first of all, let's grab that and then I can show you some comparisons. So this is how your travel mat's going to come. It comes in this beautiful neoprene case, and being neoprene, you can use your infusible ink on it, you can customize it, lots and lots of fun things you can do with this. But I love the design that Tim came up with. It's got this like envelope piece that you saw me fold back, so when you have it you can just have it open like this, and then it slides out really easily. And again, there's a lefty and a righty version of this glass mat, so you can have the palette either side, whichever you prefer. Again, your little easy clean mat is going to come on acetate. You just remove that, and you're going to remove those grey stoppers and dispose of those as well. And this one, as I say, has the 5 stoppers on the back. And if I was to show you the difference, you can see there's a big size difference. And this is for portability, or maybe you craft from something like a Hedgehog cart, and this is perfect because it's going to fit in the top of that. Lots and lots of reasons why you might prefer the smaller mat. I'm probably going to use it a lot because when I'm normally filming top down, I like to zoom in a lot, and then you can see my whole workspace if I have this mat. I'm going to push the larger one out the way. But it has exactly the same features. So you've got that gridded work area. You can use your scraper and your media tools with it as well. We'll link everything in the description, plus of course any coupon codes we have for you. You can get replaceable easy clean mats cut to size for all of the mats as well. And then you have your 4x3 palette area rather than a 5x5, but still plenty of room to get lots of ink. You can see I can get plenty of distress inks on here. So I could probably get another row on there as well down the bottom if I pop that one. So I could get I could get 6 different full-size inks. Now the other nice thing about this is, of course, it's a non-porous surface, so you can do alcohol ink smushing, and I'll show you that in a second. But blending ink on this is also a really, really nice thing to do. So depending on whether you are blending on the easy clean mat or on the glass mat, you're going to notice there's a slight difference in feeling. So if I do it on the glass, I just have a little dauber here. These are the Tonic ones. And I like this just because of the way you hold it in your hand, but you can use whichever one you prefer. Okay, so you're going to just load it up, and then you can start on the here, and you can get a really nice smooth blend off the glass. And look how nice that looks. No harsh edges. You just get a really nice feeling. And the glass, of course, is super smooth, so you're not getting any drag in on there. Or you can do the same on the easy clean mat. And of course, you can ink smush on all of these surfaces too. And this one has a little bit more drag, in my opinion. I find you can see I have a little bit more of a harsher edge. So I have a much darker edge here, and it's not fading out quite as well. But they're the differences. So if I do it that way around. So this is off the glass, this is off the easy clean mat. So blending off the glass, in my opinion, makes your blends much better, much easier. But you can try it out and feel which one works for you. Because I always say, crafting tools and techniques, you sometimes need to adapt them for your way. I'm just going to clean this off here. And then I want to show you alcohol ink smushing, because something cool about this glass mat is that it allows you to do that. I should also mention, when you've got your easy clean mat, you want that really glossy, tacky side, slightly tacky. That side goes down, and the more textured side stays up. But what you can do is just take some alcohol inks, pop them. I like to put it on the palette area. It doesn't work with mixatives, but it will work a little bit with pearls, so you can throw in some pearls. And then you can add blending solution or isopropyl alcohol, whichever you prefer. And then you can take some Yupo, this is one that I did earlier, and you can smush. And look how you just get a different technique in here and a different effect. And of course, you can layer the same way. You can add blending solution. You can add isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol will bleach your alcohol inks, whereas blending solution blends your inks together. But I just love the effect. I mean, look at how that's drying. Just adore the effect of doing like the smushing, and it just gives you again a different way to use the same supplies you already have. If you let them dry and you can't get it off quite as easily as this, you can just take some hand sanitizer or an alcohol prep pad, pop that down, and it'll clean off really, really nicely too. So they are the new members of the Tim Holtz family here at Tonic Studios. I hope you love them. Don't forget to check out the links below. We've got some offers and things down there for you too. And also don't forget, there's also now lefty versions of the Tim Holtz scissors too. So you can check those out as well. We'll add links for those. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit join, subscribe, all those fun things. And check out Inktoberfest for even more ink blending tips and ideas. We did a whole tag book like this full of different ideas. You can go check out that playlist as well. And I'll see you very, very soon. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye.